What if you could build an AI agent that instantly responds to your cold emails 24/7 on autopilot, and it books meetings on your calendar without you doing any work whatsoever? That's exactly how it works at our company, Inframail. We send tens of thousands of cold emails, millions of cold emails every single month across all of our users, and we send tens of thousands every single month for ourselves. And we literally have an AI reply agent that responds to all of our cold emails, and it literally books demos on my calendar without me doing any work whatsoever. If you don't know who I am, my name's Kudus. I live in New York City and I run Inframail.io. Inframail is a cold email infrastructure platform to spin up thousands of email inboxes for free. So if you're doing cold outreach right now, that might be the perfect platform for you. If you're paying a ton for Google and Outlook and you want to land in the inbox for super affordable rates, Inframail.io is for you. But in this video, I'm going to go over 3 specific things. Number 1, what platform to build your AI agent on, because there's a ton of tools out there, different things and different things you have to connect, and it's all so confusing. So I'm going to show you one platform that you can use that does everything for you, and it actually does it for free. So once you subscribe to them, you could use the AI reply agent as much as you want. Number 2, I'm going to give you the exact template that I use for my AI reply agent that works beautifully, and it works for any company that wants to build an AI reply agent for their cold email campaigns. It works perfectly. It's like literally top tier. You could copy it and it's going to work amazingly for you. Number 3, I'm going to even give you my exact prompt that we use at our company that books demos on my calendar, completely 100% hands off. It won't obviously work for you because it has context on our company, but it shows you how granular I go into the prompt to make sure that it does everything that I want. So let's jump right into the video. First, I'm going to show you my reply agent real quick. Jumping right in here, guys, I want to show you where I build the AI reply agent. So I use this website called Pipl.ai. They actually rebranded to Plusvibe, but essentially it's a programmatic sending platform where you connect your inboxes. It's just like instantly.ai or smartly.ai or ReachInbox or anyone that you use right now. But the really cool thing is the AI reply agent with them is completely free to use, and the whole platform is just more affordable overall. Now, I usually use it more so because of the AI reply agent that's completely free. So I have, as you can see, 990 inboxes in here, right? I have a ton of inboxes and everything like that. So if I go over to inbox, right, I have a bunch of people that are interested, for example. So I build my AI reply agent in here, like I said, because it's free to use, right? So over here, I named it Inframail agent. That's our company, right? And if you want to check out our company, you could visit the website. We let you, spin up as many inboxes as you want for cold email outreach at no cost. So yeah, anyone that replies interested gets a response from my AI reply agent. And the really cool thing is I get a constant feedback loop. So you can see my prompt is really, really long here, but I'm going to show you exactly what I did and give you like a templatized version of it shortly. So as you can see right here, I click test this prompt, and I can, reply with something that someone would say. For example, how much is this, right? Now, if I go down here and I put generate, it's going to say our pricing starts at $99 a month for 1 dedicated IP or $249 a month for 3 IPs. Each comes with unlimited inbox at no extra cost. Okay. I heard this was a scam, right? So maybe like someone says something random, right? Totally understand the concern. We're definitely not a scam. Inframail works with companies like seamless.ai and column.com, and we offer a 30-day money-back guarantee if you're not happy, right? So there's certain, ways to make it so any response that you give it, it will totally know. Like maybe if I put like, I like Brad Pitt, let's see what the AI replies with. Haha, Brad Pitt is a solid choice. Not sure if he's into cold email though. Speaking of stars, want to hop on a quick 15-minute demo with our founder. So there, it's still going to work. Like it's not, it's still going to work. And it's kind of funny that I put that and it still gave a pretty decent answer. So I'm going to show you guys exactly how to build it and exactly what you could do. And it works for any company whatsoever. Like this is a really badass AI reply agent. And it's, I would say, the best in the world, because if there was an employee that could do what this AI reply agent does, 24/7 for a fraction of the cost, 1/100th of what an SDR would cost, I'm taking that every single time. So moving on to prompt engineering 101. So what prompt engineering is the way that you give context to an AI so it can easily pull information when it's trying to execute tasks. So just like you write an essay, right, back in middle school, high school, whatever, right, you always break up your essay into paragraphs. You have your intro paragraph, you have your body paragraph, and then you have your conclusion, right? So you do the same thing in prompt engineering. And look, I'm not a prompt engineer by any means, but what I found is that these 6 headlines work very, very well. And I know you got a peek at the bottom there, but I suggest you wait for 5 and 6 because that is what basically gave me the reply for the I like Brad Pitt reply. It's pretty cool. Very, very simple stuff here. And yeah, the AI reply agent prompt template is here for you. You could download it below. And if you want to check out Plusvibe, you can click the link in the description below. I get a little bit of a cut. So if you find any value in this video and you end up using the reply agent, definitely use my link below. So getting into this right now, the AI reply agent prompt template. There's 6 parts of the headlines that you want to have when you write and you're prompting your AI reply agent to work for your specific company. So the number one thing is the role / perspective that the AI has of what the AI is doing for you. So in this situation here, it should describe how the AI should act and sound. And give him the role, right? Give the AI the role. So you are an SDR for, whatever your company name is. You are professional, yet casual, slightly funny, and very human. Keep replies concise, 1 to 2 sentences per line for readability. Never sound robotic or spammy. Very, very simple stuff. And you can add to this and be very granular. As you can see, my prompt is really long here, right? And you can pause the page or whatever if you want to read it specifically. I'll leave it maybe in this doc as an example. But yeah, essentially you want to give it the role. You could be as granular as you want. Keep it at about a paragraph. Be very, very precise with what you want that role to do. Just think of your, the best employee that you could possibly have. Number 2 is context. Now, this is about your company and product. So whatever company, whatever you guys sell, whatever you do, whatever questions people usually have, any context that the AI needs, right? Or some SDR would need, you write it here, right? Explain your company, product, pricing, your unique selling proposition, and this is the background the AI needs to answer questions correctly. Now, if you are in a cold email, obviously you don't want to be like, oh yeah, my price is $5,000. You could give the AI a range. Hey, typically our range is $1,000 up to $50,000, depending on what you want. Would you like to hop on a call, etc., to discuss more? So as you can see, an example, company helps B2B agencies and firms scale cold email by providing infinite inboxes on private infrastructure. That's what we do, right? So pricing, this is the pricing, this is the unique selling proposition. Again, my context, as you can see, is very, very long. So my context starts right here and it goes on for some paragraphs, right? And I also include this section that says, if someone says this, then say this. So this is actually one thing I'll add for you guys here. So if someone asks this question, reply with this answer. So why I like this is because people, we obviously have frequently asked questions for a reason, because people frequently ask them. So you could put your whole FAQ in here, really. So you could literally just copy and paste the FAQ on your website and put it right here in context, and the AI will reply when it gets frequently asked questions, that you've already answered. So number 3 is the key details to reference in the replies. So this is also another thing that's very simple. You want to reference certain things in the replies. The AI should, and it should be typical results that you have in your company. How is it recommended to use your platform, features, and if you're selling services, it can apply to services as well. So how, who you're looking for exactly, how you guys work your process, any questions people might have, again, you can include answers to them here. I like to include it in this specific format, right? You can include it either in the context or the key details. It doesn't really matter. It's just for the AI to read and pull it out. So you can literally headline it, FAQ, for example, and that will work. This is just the exact headlines that I use. The output format is exactly how the AI should respond. So I tell it, hey, 2-3 sentences max, 4 sentences absolute max, whatever, right? And actually my max is 5 sentences. So it absolutely should not go over 5 sentences, and that's actually a constraint that I add, and we'll talk about that later in this doc. But you always want to answer the question directly. You want to space out sentences for readability. You want to basically, however the email looks, however the AI is replying, you want to put the output format here. Do you want it to break up 1 sentence per line? Do you want to make it like a paragraph? Whatever. So I found that it's actually much better if you do 1 sentence per line, 1 to 2 sentences per line max, and the AI breaks it up for readability, and so therefore someone can scan your message and then easily get the idea of it very quickly. And number 5 and 6, right? These are the last 2 most important things. So number 5 is the angle / hook. So the angle that I always want the AI to push for is to book a demo call, right? Or, if they decline the demo call, then send them a website link. So what I always say is, like, no matter if they say, hey, I like Brad Pitt, I tell them, hey, end with a question, inviting them, to book a 15-minute demo. So whatever they say, if they're asking me, hey, how many, emails do you recommend sending per inbox? I'll just say, oh, well, I recommend 50, but the founder can explain more to you and show you this demo seamlessly. Book a time here, whatever. So it's always going to ask them to book a demo call. It's always going to push them towards that angle. So I really like that aspect of it because the AI is always pushing for the call, pushing for the call, pushing for the call, which is kind of being ruthless, but it's necessary, right? And number 6 is constraints, what not to do. I also like to think of them as rules. So you obviously absolutely don't want the AI reply agent to go over 5 sentences like I do, for example. That's what I recommend. That is how to build the best AI reply agent in the world, is you want to keep it short. So, you obviously want it to never curse, oversell, use spammy language, never send links unless permission is given. If asked if you're an AI, admit it with a light joke and push for a demo again, because I don't want to lie and tell someone that the AI is human. I just feel like that's a little bit unethical, definitely unethical. So I just say, yeah, tell it you're an AI, but make a joke. So mine says something along the lines of, well, actually, let's just test it. So like right here, are you an AI, right? So then now I'm going to put generate, and then it's going to say, technically yes, but I promise I'm the friendly kind that helps humans send more cold emails without landing in spam. It'll like make a joke and then push them to a call again, right? So I'm going to include, actually just in this doc right here, I'm going to include this at the bottom of the page, right? You could actually see my full AI reply agent and exactly what I've wrote, and I put the template up here for you as well. I'll leave a link in the description below, and I'll make it right here, as you can see in front of you guys. I'm going to share this with everyone, so there's not going to be any restrictions on it, no opt-in required. You could just take this doc and use it as you wish. And like I said, if you want to build your AI reply agent, use Plusvibe, okay? Use Plusvibe and go into the inbox section right here, AI reply agent, and then just literally click and then go all the way down to test this prompt, and you should be good to go. Like, that's the easiest way. And then just test it and get the feedback to include things in the prompt. And if you give it a question that it doesn't necessarily know the answer to, then add to the prompt, okay? So that's essentially how to build the best AI reply agent in the world. I know this will work for you. It's been killing it for me. If you want more videos like this, comment below what you want to see next. I have a lot more videos coming out soon. Like, subscribe, share with a friend. I'll see you guys in a bit. Peace out.